Hello everyone. How's it going? Welcome back. Who have we got here today? We've got Sydney, we got Nathan, we got Deacon, we got Amy, we got Weird Guy, we got Sydney again, Water Ghost, Night Wolf, Deacon, Jellyfish. How are you all doing today? Hope you're having a good one. We are back on Skyblock Kingdoms today, and we are going to do one of the most fun tasks there is to do in Minecraft. Moving villagers. Yay. My favorite. But they are all in the way. What up, Floor Pig? It's gonna be fun. Okay. Let's click on the thing. Floor Pig, thank you for the follow. How you doing? But yeah, we're moving villagers. Yay. So, I don't exactly know where we're going to put them yet. We do have to figure that out first. Let's go ahead and boom. But yeah, all of the villagers down here, they all got to move somewhere because we're tearing down this platform at some point. And yeah, if we do that right now, they're all going to fall to their deaths. So, we don't exactly want that. But it's moving villagers in Skyblock, so it's even more fun. Yeah, exactly. Planks, how's it going? Welcome in. Man. Creeper, how's it going? Welcome in as well. Let's sleep the night away, and then let's see if we can't figure out a place for all these villagers. First things first, I think Anathra is on the server. We gotta go visit him and see if we can bring some of the librarians over to the new villager tower he has. Because if so, that'll solve part of the problem. Then we just got to figure out the rest. If they won't work, you push them off the edge, or push one off the edge to show the rest. Yeah, exactly. You send a message that you are not to be trifled with. Alrighty, let's see. Hello? Is Anathra here? Yep. Hi, Anathra.
There we go. I can be heard. Hello.
Hi.
I'm turning on YouTube stream, so it is taking a second to get set up.
Oh, fair enough.
Because with YouTube be slightly complex, you know.
Yep. Nice and complex.
How be you?
Sorry?
How be you?
I'd be good.
Good.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Is there room in the villager tower for some of the librarians from my base, or do they have to be relocated somewhere else?
Yes, we can make room.
Okay, cool.
Let's have a look. Okay, cool. Oh, hello. I was F5ing.
I have come and I have found you.
Oh, hello. Let's go check it. Let's go check it out.
Sweet.
Oh my word! This has been. I missed the style of villagers from last season. The villager. It may not have had as many enchantments available. Like there's a couple that you can't get in that one, but honestly, it's just so much easier and a lot less grindy.
That's fair.
You're just breeding up villagers and it's straightforward. Okay, so, and well, I suppose to give you a quick tour. Downstairs we have got a breeder.
Oh, there is a downstairs.
There's
cool.
Downstairs. This is the basement.
Hey, Dum Dum.
No. Moodum.
Moodum.
Look at his face.
Moodum.
Moodum.
You know, that to me looks like a cow-like entity.
It totally does.
Yeah.
I'm not giving that one to Milkman though, because this guy's been working hard and he's been earning his pay. So
yeah, I think he could probably be a witness for me in small claims court though.
That is very true. We could make that work. Yeah. So
And Maddie, hello as
villagers
well.
here, breeder. I've been using a boat. I've been using the boat method to get the guys out, because
Yeah.
if I use boats, I can use one weakness potion on basically like say 10 or more villagers.
That is fair. That is fair.
So it saves me a lot. I'm brewed up nearly
Oh my.
2 double chests of potions.
Oh wow, there's even more up here.
I've only used about must be about what 18, maybe less.
That's
10,
pretty
not
good.
many. So but yeah, basically I grab a bunch of villagers, I zombify them before I even start trading with them, and then I then bring them up here. So
Okay.
all these
Oh,
guys,
lots of clerics. Okay.
lots of clerics. Pool was suggesting that we use them for XP in our kingdom anyway.
Yeah.
And I said, Fool, if anyone else wants to from Bammer Grove wants to, they can let Moodum loose
Yeah, I'll
in
probably
the,
end up doing that at some point.
in the tower. Yeah, I would recommend, if you're going to let them loose, get rid of the pressure plate here,
Yeah.
so he stays inside.
For sure.
We've
Don't want
I
them
don't have
terrorizing the
maces here.
village.
Smiths. Oh, actually, we can be a little bit nicer to them.
Hey,
Instead,
Floor
we can
Pig,
actually
how's it
make
going
a
on the
surname
YouTube side?
instead of a... it's a family.
Yay!
Yeah, so all the Smiths, all covered. You've got your own as well, so
Yeah.
and actually I think I've got them.
Hey, Floor Pig.
Yeah, I've pretty much got. You cure them once, you get all their tools and stuff for 1 diamond. For 1 emerald is amazing.
Perfect.
So there is. So the layout I've been doing is there is 9 per level, but we can make the room work with more if we need to.
Okay.
Librarians floor 1.
Okay.
Librarians floor 2.
Oh. Yep.
Librarians floor 3.
But wait, there's more.
2 more librarians on this floor.
All right. Are there any enchants that we're missing? Is the $1 million question.
No.
We got them all.
No. I have them all. I did when this dude, he's I gave
Hey,
up.
Water Pig.
I was trying to get the lowest price for every enchantment, and I was
Okay.
like, but I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do another 3 or 4 hours. No,
That's fair.
Because that's probably how long it would take me to get this guy down to 1 emerald. For,
Yeah.
it's like
If you
the
can even
lowest.
get it that way.
Yeah. Well, if you heal them up.
Mart Fam Gaming, how's it going? Welcome in.
Let
Thank
me
you
see,
for the
what's
follow.
this guy at? So actually, probably better if I show one of the guys down here. So
Do you have an entire family of pigs in your chat right now too?
I don't have any pigs in my chat. Oh, I do. I've got some poo emotes in my chat, but no pigs.
Much better.
If anyone wants to come and do pigs in my chat, you're welcome to.
There's Floor Pig and
for example,
Water Pig.
Oh, Floor Pig. Oh, Floor Pig. Yay, hi Floor Pig.
and
But
Water
check
Pig.
out this guy. So this guy over here, he's got loyalty for, what was it,
Okay.
23 or something?
22, yeah.
22. Healed him once, he's down to 1 for me.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. So if you get a trade that's like 25-ish,
Mhm.
you can probably get the trade down to 1
Sweet.
most of the time. It will go up if you trade with that trade too often with them, but like, you just wait for them to
Yeah.
see sense. But if
I'll catch up with
if
chat
you
in a minute,
want
guys.
to store your villagers here, because like you've already healed them yourself.
I have, yeah.
How many do you guys have? Like 7 or 9 or something?
I don't even know. I'd have to count.
Yeah. Like I'd say I was considering putting some masons up here, but I don't really mind. Feel free to store some up here if you want.
Okay.
And we can always make like little extra spaces in the walls for storing some of the guys as well if we need to.
Well, what
So
I'm
it
more
is
leaning
flexible.
towards is if you have all of the librarians for all the different trades and whatnot,
Then
give me a second.
Oh yeah.
I need to. I just realized I haven't actually switched my Minecraft audio over to.
Oh no.
There we go. It wasn't bugged out, guys. It just wasn't. No, why is it not connecting? Come on. Click on that.
Technical
Minecraft.
difficulties. Yay.
There we go. Okay, now Minecraft is working. Okay, Thorpig, hi. No, sorry, Luther. I just forgot to change the audio source.
But yeah,
Should be fine.
if you got all the enchantments, then I may just say goodbye to some of my librarians. We don't really need doubles, right?
Probably not.
How many of your guys have glass trades? A good amount, I'm guessing.
Don't know, but
Oh, well,
I
at
would
least
say
these
quite
two
a few of them. I will. Actually, that's something I can probably do. Is I use emotes to do this. Hello. Control. Here we go. Buying glasses.
Yeah, what I'll probably do then is just say goodbye to my librarians and have a little bit of a sacrifice, as we do here on Skyblock Kingdoms, of course.
Of course.
And then I'll find a new place
Luther,
for
you
my
still
other
can't
dudes.
hear. Luther, you still can't hear Minecraft.
Weird.
That's weird. It's making sounds.
It sure is. I am making sounds in your Minecraft. I know there are sounds. And if nothing else, there should be all the hum.
Here, let me check and see if I can hear the herms. Can't hear Alfie or the villagers. And
Oh.
I just listened in on YouTube and it wasn't.
Well, that's
Broadcasting that.
great.
Let me check and see if I've got.
But yeah, guys, we'll probably just sacrifice all of our librarians to the void, I'm thinking, and we'll find a new place for the other ones. Probably inside the island somewhere.
Oh, why wasn't that ticked?
Oh, was one of your audio sources off?
Okay, it wasn't leading into the correct track. It wasn't tuned into track
Oh,
one.
weird. Hydrate, thank you, and posture
I
check.
know why, because I'd set it up for something else. Can you hear it now?
Hello.
You can hear now. You can hear now. Yep, there we go. That's the problem. I need to separate my recording setup from my
Oh, yeah.
stream setup.
Yeah, I've got two separate profiles.
Yeah, it's because I've only just switched to using OBS for streaming,
okay.
for dual streaming now. So
That's fair.
there we go. Thanks, guys. We fixed it.
The power of teamwork. Yay.
He is quiet though. I'll turn him up a little bit. Is he loud enough now?
Hello.
There we go. Thank you for that one. They both did glass, yeah.
Yeah, they
I'm
both
gonna
did glass.
Give everyone who's got glass. I'm gonna give glasses.
Oh yeah, you got a good amount of glass trades and
Actually,
lanterns.
how does that show up on your signs? When you
Um,
look at the sign, the emoji, does it show up as a glass?
Yeah, it's glasses.
Nice. Love that.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna have a few sacrifices over at Mangrove to appease the void gods, and yeah, I'll find a new place for my emerald making guys.
Yeah, Phil.
'Cause,
What emerald making guy? You wanted to keep them on your island?
Yeah,
or...
I'm gonna keep a few emerald
Yeah.
making guys on my island, just so I can, quickly
Awesome.
trade and repair some stuff.
Yeah, so true. Because I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't sure if you were planning on moving all the guys over here, or whether
Nope.
you were planning on keeping anyone in your kingdom and stuff. So
Yeah, my emerald makers I'm gonna keep in my kingdom just so I can repair stuff quickly, and the librarians I really have no need for with, this.
yeah,
I'll probably
But, like,
let Moo Dum
it's-
loose at some point and yeah, and do that.
and like if I know there's a tiny chance that a villager may die from a moodum, but like if
I
it
don't
happens,
think there
it
is.
happens. It's like a 1% chance or a
Oh, really?
0.5% chance that I did have it happen to me one time
Oh,
where a
interesting.
villager didn't survive a zombie. But it's an incredibly small chance in hard level.
Okay.
It's 50-50 in
Yeah,
medium level or so.
Yeah, easy and medium, or whatever it is. Easy and normal. There's a good chance of them dying.
Yep.
I think it's like a 33% chance of survival for easy mode or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy mode. Easy mode. They pretty much all die.
Yeah.
Pretty much no survival. Normal mode. It's about half and half, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I knew there was
Right.
different percentages for different difficulties. I just couldn't remember what they were.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go have some sacrifices. So enjoy the rest of your stream.
Have fun with you too. Enjoy your stream too. See you in a bit.
Oh, there's a fire pig now. Great.
There's a fire pig?
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a floor pig, a water pig, and a fire pig.
I've got water pig and a floor pig in my YouTube chat at the
Yep.
moment, so I'll have to say hi to them in a second. So
See you, Anathra.
see you later.
All right, guys. Let me get back to my kingdom, and we'll catch up on chat here real quick before we start, relieving our villagers of their, lives. Alrighty. I've seen a few conversations going on between all of the pigs in chat. Okay. Let me scroll up here real quick here, see if there's anything that I need to read through. I didn't watch Skyblock Season 1. But how does a season of Skyblock end? Usually it's just when it's run its course and we're ready to, start something new. To be fair, it's only happened once, so there's not really a definitive answer for that. But yeah, we felt that the season had run its course and we were ready to start something new. Building a battleship on your server. Ooh, that'll be cool. Yeah, there are definitely some stories and big projects that were complete. Like, in terms of the storylines, Avid finished up his Limbo storyline. Viking finished up his storyline with his character. Ruby finished up her storyline with her character. I finished up my big projects with my castle. Meg finished his booger. So yeah, things were just coming to a natural close for season 1. Just scrolling here, seeing if there's anything else. Okay. Hey Giffo, what's up, dude? Cool. So we're gonna do some sacrifices here. So do we want to just sacrifice them all to the void, or do we want to, burn some of them at the stake? What are we thinking here? They don't all have to die the same way. We could have a little bit of fun here. So all the librarians are going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We may buy some books just to have a bit of reserves because I haven't had a chance to go cure all of Anathra's villagers yet. Ryad, what's up, dude? Kill by Guardian? Drown them? We could definitely drown a few. I'm not bringing a Guardian over here, and I'm not bringing them over to a Guardian, so that one's out. Death by pointy dripstone. We could do a dripstone death, yeah? Could leave me with any emeralds here. Alright, let's get ourselves a few emeralds, and then we'll buy a few books just to have a few of the ones that we need in reserve. Because one thing that we are going to have to do soon here is replace our armor, because we're coming up on the end of our month in Iron Boots here, so we could go back to our diamond gear after that. But I don't have any diamond gear because, well, we tossed it all into the void at the end of stream. Hey, Presentacious, how's it going? And Emmy, welcome in as well. Finished my room, by the way? Oh, cool. Ocean pig, there's more pigs. The pig army grows. But yeah, I think we want to stock up on some mending books, maybe some unbreaking books. I think Emmy said blue-gray, right, Emmy? Built a little dock for fishermen in the Forever World. Nice. How's it going, Ocean Pig? I love that I've got an army of pigs in the chat. Actually, are there any emeralds in here? No, there aren't. Okay. Let's buy a few cases. Doing good, how are you? I am doing pretty good. We are doing some housekeeping tasks that, oh, I have silk touch on this, that we need to do before I can move on to some of the next projects that I have in mind. So, you know what? Once I break these guys here, I'm going to show you just an idea of what I want to do out front of the base. So I figured out how I want to connect Mangrove Kingdom to spawn, and I think it'll be pretty cool. It's going to be a big build, so it's going to take some time. It's not going to be like an overnight thing that I can do. But first things first, we got to rip down the day one platform, right? After that, what I want to do is I want to have a series of really large pillars that are kind of overgrown, stretching it up from the void and making platforms. So different sized pillars, maybe a big one out front here, and then maybe some smaller ones dotted around. And they're essentially going to be platforms that I can go from one platform to the other all the way to spawn. So the pillars will get smaller, obviously, as we get towards spawn, and there'll be little bridges between the pillars. Or we could do maybe a bit of parkour, and that'll appease Kit. Just make them close enough together that, you know, people who aren't great at parkour like me can still survive going across. Okay, let's get... say that many. Yeah, we don't need a fortune. Unbreaking is one that I do want a few of. Always need unbreaking. Hi King, what up chicken man? How you doing? I'll probably need protection, but I'll get that from Anathra's villagers. Feather falling, that's something I can't really survive without. Efficiency 5. Yeah, we'll take a few of those. Never hurts to have extra. Okay, cool. We'll store these. Better than the mac and cheese yellow it was before. That is fair. Also, blue-gray is the color that I have in my bathroom, actually. That's the color that we chose when we were doing our renos last year, so I can get behind that. Okay, where did I throw... There it is. Pillars or sort of smaller floating rock islands. So maybe a combination of the two. So what I was thinking was actual pillars. So I want them to... Oh, here we go. I want them to stretch like down into the void and have it look like towards the bottom they're kind of broken off and just the bottom of the pillar is lost to the void, and then have the top part of the pillar coming up to like this height. Maybe have some variation in height too, so that, you know, we're, like I said, we're appeasing Kit with her parkour abilities. Okay. We had a drowning request and we had a dripstone request. We're gonna sleep first because I don't know what my phantom count is at. Blue's a nice comfy color. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I'd say... Okay, yeah, my main walls here in the apartment are more of like a gray beige, like a grayish, we'll call it. But yeah, the bathroom is definitely blue-gray. Let's see if we have... Yep, we got a few spare dripstone. We'll grab some blocks. All right, let's execute a few villagers. Okay. Are we thinking... Yeah, let's do falling dripstone. That's more fun, right? You know what? With what better villager to smack with a dripstone than our mending dude? Hey, Utah. Okay, diagonal from the water. It's that one there. Let's see. This should be high enough for a dripstone kill, right? We'll get a few dripstone going as well so that it kind of compounds. Okay. You ready for this? Water is wet. True story. What up, Hyper Games? All right. And... bonk. All right, one villager down. I want my dripstone back, though. There's not much of it, so... Yay, murder! Yep. Wouldn't you say water is not wet but makes stuff wet? Well, I mean, to make something wet, doesn't it have to be wet in the first place? Hmm? Oh, I don't need them anymore. So they have, they've expired their usefulness. Goodbye, Fortune Master. In a minute. Goodbye. Wah, wah. Ooh, Kirby is fun. What's your favorite Kirby game, though? I feel like there's more effective ways of doing this. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, if I wanted to be, like, really fast about it, then I would just do this, right? But where's the fun in that? All right, so we've dropped one into the void, we've drowned one, and we've smacked one with a dripstone. What else could we do? I mean, there's always fire. Fire's always fun. Let's play with fire. We are going to relocate some of these guys. We're just getting rid of all the librarians. Burn one alive? I like your thinking. I should have a flint and steel in here somewhere. And if not, we can make one. Kirby Pinball on the original Game Boy. Ooh. Suffocate one with a growing tree. That's a little hard to do with mangroves, so maybe not that one. I also want to be able to, you know, finish my task during this stream, so we don't want them to be too elaborate. Kirby Dreamland Deluxe. Yep, that's a good one. Kirby Superstar Ultra. Nice. My favorite Kirby is Kirby and the Crystal Shards for the N64. I need a piece of gravel or a piece of flint. Okay, I guess we'll go over to the dirt area. We will sacrifice a piece of gravel for the cause. Plus, you know, we always need a flint and steel. Actually, if I think about it, any flint and steels I had are probably in Kit's ender chest by now. Gravel? Here we go. Just gotta turn it into flint now. It'll work at some point. What is up, Denny's? Hey, wannabe! It's been a while. How you doing? Austin, welcome in as well. How you doing? There we go. We got a flint. We are burning villagers at the stake. So yeah, you've joined a fun one. Welcome to the Skyblock Witch Trials. Let's see. Yeah, it's in the right place. So we can do this and this and burn. Burn faster. There we go. You saw nothing. All right. So dripstone, water, fire, void. Went to my basement to find the game. It was Superstar Ultra. Nice. Kirby had a really cool hat. We need to get Elfie checked out. I'm fine. Ooh, anvil. That's a good one. We'll take this anvil. All right. Here. Hey, mods, you want to smack that guy? Oh no, he's right below Fred. Okay, we'll have to smush a different one. We'll smush a different bug. Maybe one over here. We want to make sure we smush the right one. Of course, right under the chicken gambling ring. Chicken suffocation, if you can do that. I feel like chickens are one of those ones that are hard to do that with, just because you can cram so many of them into one space. I mean, look at Viking's base. I fainted the other day from dehydration and heat exhaustion. I'm fine. I will live, and I will thrive. You know what? That is good that you will live and that you will thrive, but maybe don't do that. I mean, don't faint. Don't live and thrive, but you know. I expressed myself poorly. Let's see if this is high enough to smush him. Bang! Get smushed, loser. Alright, there goes another one. What else have we got around here that we could do? We could just burn more, honestly. But if there are interesting ways to do this, we could brew up some harming potions. Do you have a llama? I do not have a llama. Also, I'm not using that one piece of TNT that you guys saw. I need that piece of TNT for a farm. stream called Villager Relocation is Villager Suffocation. We will be relocating villagers too. We're only killing off the librarians. It's fine. They deserve it. You know what? While we're thinking of more interesting ways to do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 villagers. That's how many we're keeping. We're keeping the non-librarians. So we got to figure out a place in the island here to keep them, or we got to take over one of the floors of the pagoda. I don't know if Kit has plans for that or not, so if we can keep them in the island here somewhere, that's ideal. They were evil librarians. If anyone's got a joke, I will be happy. Yep. Evil, evil, evil. We could find a place to put them over here. This was just an AFK spot that I had. I don't want to lose the natural rock formations that I have in here. So anything that we do down here for villagers has to, you know, look natural. Fish. Dead fish. Gotta make sure to collect them all. That way I have, you know, child support. Brandon Sanderson has a series of books called The Evil Librarians for reference. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I have not read it, so I did not get the reference. It's hard to decide a place to put these guys. Hydrate, thank you. I'm leaning towards just putting them inside the pagoda for now, and then moving them if Kit doesn't want them there. Just because I think that's the easiest place to incorporate them, until I get this island over here going, that is. So I am in the process of designing this island over here, by the way. Can viewers join? Not this server, Alexander, but if you do !SMP, we do have a public server that you are welcome to join. Alright, so there's the first floor here that Kit did the other day, which looks awesome, by the way. The mudroom. Maybe we throw them on the second floor for now. We can just put them here and then, yeah, we can figure out the permanent spot for them later if Kit doesn't like that. Never mind then. All right, well, the server's there if you want it. It's free to join. But yeah, this server is a creator-only server. Let's go grab some iron. I think the easiest way to get them over here is going to be with just the minecarts that they're already in. Otherwise, we're playing with fire if we knock them out of the minecarts. Now this needs to be emptied anyways. There we go. Now it's all freed up. Gonna be lurking. Sounds good. I probably will not electrocute myself. Yeah, maybe probably don't do that. Electrocution doesn't sound fun. Okay. rails. Let's just pick up everything we have here so that we've got a starting spot. I don't have any inventory space. I knew that, but I did it anyways. Then we'll check out what we have in the chests and what we still need. I see the stream is villager relocation. Will they be made, will they be made better at the same time? Not really. They're just being moved because they're already pretty good, the ones that I'm keeping. Okay, this guy can't be made any better. They can only be cured once. That's right. We're sacrificing all of the librarians to the void because we don't need them anymore. Anathra has a better trading hall for librarians. We're just keeping the guys that get us emeralds and experience and whatnot. Hey, Ocean Pig. Destination Afterlife. You know what? For some of them, yes. That is definitely their destination. I thought I had some more rails in here somewhere, but guess not. Because we definitely need more. I don't have any sticks, though. Yes, as in elfie heads. But then I have to pay myself child support. It's much more entertaining to make everyone else have an army of elfies than have my villagers be, you know, just vanilla. But they would look better as elfies, so, it's tempting. Just grab a bunch of blocks here. Let's take over Ocean Pig. What up, Water Pig? Right, so they're going over to the pagoda. What is the easiest way to do this? They're going up to the second floor. So maybe what we can do is we can just go straight up to the second floor like this. Hydrate. We'll do that in a second here. And posture check. Thank you. Put Kit's head on them. You know what? That's not a half bad idea. But I would need Kit's help for that because I need a bunch of her face. Yes, the SMP is very moderated. That is true. Is this Java? Yes, this is Java. Okay, cool. So I know that we're going to use this. Maybe we go up one more so that we can go over this slab and just drop down onto these. There we go. Wanted to play with you. My public SMP that I run is both Java and Bedrock. We use a thing called Geyser to allow both clients to join. So if you do !SMP, you can get the information to join my public SMP. Which is more fun, Bedrock or Java? I personally prefer Java. I started playing Minecraft when it came out, and, well, it was Java edition. So it's just what I enjoy. I can definitely see the appeal of Bedrock if it worked the way it was supposed to, but Oatmeal Cream, welcome in. That's a name. Yep, you can use mods. That is true on Java Edition. We'll just do this. Can I see the enchants on your sword? Yeah. That is all I've got right now. I haven't finished decking it out yet. I recently wiped in the void, so I just kind of had to take what I could get. Is this your world? This is an SMP that I play on called Skyblock Kingdoms. My headphones are dying. It's time to plug them in. There we go. Okay. Time to switch over to cobblestone. Okay. We're getting there. It's gonna be an ugly roller coaster, but it's temporary. Can't complain if you're getting Bedrock for free. Yeah, exactly. A free game is a free game. Let's do that. There we go. There we go. Now we just gotta get these guys up. And of course I made this staircase out of slabs. So we're gonna make a custom way up. There we go. And I'm gonna have to... Oh, no, I can actually get up here. Okay. Yeah, I bought the game many years ago too. Lava MC, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Guys, we are getting extremely close to 10k subs on YouTube. Like, when I say extremely close, I mean very close. Let's see. We are currently at 9,957. We are 43 subs away from 10k. Is there a 10k sub special? I'm trying to think of one, because there's definitely got to be something. I've just got to think of something, you know, grand enough for 10k. If you guys have suggestions, I am open to it. I can't guarantee I'm going to say yes, because I know what some of you are going to say, but if you have suggestions for a 10k special, then yeah, we can look at it. Make a dirt play button on the Forever World. That's not a half bad idea. I wish we could like commission someone to make an actual dirt play button. Like a Minecraft textured dirt play button that I could have in real life. That'd be so cool. Arobi, thank you. Or no. Is that how I say your name? Aroboi? I am not entirely sure how to say your name, but thank you for the follow. How you doing today? Guess who wasn't subbed on YouTube yet? Wannabe. You said it fine? Awesome. But yeah, how you doing? Welcome in. We are working on relocating and murderizing some villagers. The useful ones stay, the ones that we don't need anymore can go. He runs a wood shop and does a lot of custom resin pours. You know, that's not a half bad idea. Oh, yeah, Nightbot doesn't like caps. Big question. Yeah, what's up? Go ahead and shoot. Sorry that Nightbot, you know, kind of capped you. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna copy that name down. That's not a bad idea. If I could commission a dirt play button, that'd be pretty funny. Just throw it there. Oh, he used to be an NFL player? Yeah, cool. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I've lost both my chats. Uh-oh. There we go. Classic Nightbot. Yeah. Since you're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, are you using 2 OBS like Streamlabs and stuff? No. So I use OBS to stream, but in the past I've used Restream. So it's actually a built-in function of OBS. You can do that by going to your stream manager. But right now I'm using a different plugin called Adium, which is one that Kitrix recommended to me. But it allows you to multi-stream off of one instance of OBS. And you can manage both streams through there. We have gold. I could have made powered rails, but meh. Working on a city in my own world, but what theme... but I don't know what theme to do. I was thinking medieval, futuristic, steampunk. Any recommendations? Have you done it? Have you done any of those styles before? Oh, hi, Fire Pig. I must depart. Sounds good, Wannabe. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you as always. Wanting to get into them, that's why. Okay. I would say the easiest one there to start with is medieval. But if you're looking for a bit more of a challenge, I've always thought that steampunk would be really cool. It's actually a style that I myself have never dabbled in, and I kind of want to at some point. I do have a plan for my forever world to dabble in steampunk a little bit, but it's one that I've never used before, and I've always found very intriguing. Aerobe, thank you for the sub on YouTube. This is more nerve-wracking over the void. I always thought it was something like that, since one was sideways and stuff. Yeah, so that's what Adium does, is it allows me to multi-stream, and also it allows me to do the vertical stream. The vertical stream is still something that I'm kind of playing with. I'm not sure yet if I actually like it or not. That's something I've still got to figure out. Start with a ship for dabbling until you get a hang of the aesthetic. Yeah, that's a good tip for steampunk. That is what I think of when I think steampunk, is like an airship. Actually, Sad Milkman is really good with steampunk. If you want a good steampunk build on YouTube, look up Sad Milkman and look at his Pleasant Craft Season 3 base. By the way, that's also where I met Sad Milkman, was Pleasant Craft Season 3. Studied the Milkman. Milkman was my neighbor in Pleasant Craft Season 3, so I saw his base being built. We'll have to check that out. Yeah, it's a really cool build. On Pleasant Craft, Milkman and I were competing for, like, the biggest and coolest bases. I think mine wound up being bigger, but I would have to say that his, like, in my opinion, his was cooler. Although I was very happy with my base. Onward you go, villager. Did someone say Pleasant Craft? You bet. We were talking about me and Milkman's bases in Season 3. I wasn't subscribed on YouTube either, so I just subscribed. Thank you, Jellyfish. Speaking of YouTube, I do have a video in the works, I swear. I'm not just saying this. It's taking a lot of editing, and in all honesty, I've been lacking the motivation to edit the last few days. I'm starting to buckle down and get it done, though. So we'll probably see an episode on the weekend. My goal was to try and get it out today, but like I said, I haven't had the motivation to do the editing over the last couple days. And yeah, it's hard to buckle down and do editing when you're really not motivated. It's hard for me to do it when I am motivated. I'm not really much of an editor. Hydrate, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. And posture check. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Rook, how's it going? Ever thought of hiring an editor? Yes and no. Like, it would be really nice to not have to do my own editing, but A, there's the money thing to think about, and my job, like, my contract for my full-time job is up at the end of this month, and there's no guarantee that I'm going to have a job after that. So, you know, got to be money conscious. And on top of that, I really like how my videos turn out at the end of it. And I fear that if I use an editor, they're going to go for more of, like, the viral style that, you know, everyone is looking for these days, rather than my style. So I know that if I do my own editing and keep it in-house, that I will get exactly what I want and exactly what you guys are looking for, right? So if that means that it's going to take a little longer to get the editing done, I'm fine with that. Because at the end of the day, it's something that I'm going to like, and it's something that you guys are going to like too. Because something that I've noticed in the Minecraft community lately is that you guys are looking for more bite-sized content recently, rather than the giant mega builds and Pie. No, you guys are looking for Pie. Pie's awesome. You guys looking for more bite-sized content, smaller builds, more deliberate videos, rather than just, hey, I built this giant mega base in the span of an afternoon. Definitely believe me. Yep, totally happened. gonna move this guy over, actually. And what's really nice about that style that more people are looking for is that's the style of video that I make. So, you know, I'm kind of already following that that trend that people are looking for, which is good. But that also means that I do have to keep the editing in-house to keep that. Alfie thinking how to get past the torch. Shush. I'm just moving these guys over by ones that I can fit more villagers in here. Without it looking, you know, wonky, that is. Uh-oh. Ah. Wah, wah. Oh, Anathra's gone. There we go. That guy is now where he's supposed to be. Boink, boink, boink. There we go. Am I the only one that thought smithing tables had to be broken with a pickaxe? I mean, it would make sense. They're made with iron. But yeah, no, it's an axe. Because it looks like stone. That is fair. Actually, something that I didn't really point out in my video is the entire ceiling of the Bammer Grove Market over there. So the blocks that I used on the inside for the ceiling, those are all smithing tables. So it's a very expensive ceiling. Okay, let's get this guy up next. He goes with those guys. Expensive ceiling, I know, right? Thankfully, we have an iron farm, and Anathra has an iron farm, so yeah. Moving all the Squidwards, yep. Does anyone else remember when the Yogscast were reading the angry letter to Notch about the testificates when they were first introduced? That letter was the best. It was hilarious, especially listening to Simon read it. I'm curious if anyone remembers what this angry individual called the testificates, which were later renamed to villagers. No one remembers? They were called Caveman Squidwards. There we go. Be cool if you guys added villager experiment where they do different enchantments for different biomes. So we actually did that in season 1 of Skyblock Kingdoms. We did the experimental villagers and it worked out really well, but we voted on it for season 2 and we decided to go with just regular villagers, just, you know, to switch things up a little bit. But I think it's been the general consensus among everyone on Skyblock Kingdoms that we all want the experimental villagers back, because it adds a certain spice to Skyblock Kingdoms, you know? It's not just your vanilla villagers, and especially with all of us having the different kingdoms, it means that all of us have access to a different type of villager and a different type of trade, right? So it just worked really well for Skyblock Kingdoms. I can see why people wouldn't like it in a regular world, but for Skyblock Kingdoms, it worked quite well. We were talking about making a data pack, though, so that, you know, the enchantments don't cap out at level 3, and you can get, like, a fully decked out villager for, like, efficiency 5. Hey, Firepig, welcome back. But yeah, that is something we are talking about for Season 3, if we have one. What's the rail for? Villagers? Yeah, we're moving all of our villagers from this derp platform here so that we can tear it down into the pagoda over there. Or at least most of our villagers. We're letting go of all of our librarians. We're just thinking of new inventive ways to off the rest of them. This guy died via dripstone. This one, water. This one we plunged into the void. This guy we set on fire. That guy over there we killed with an anvil. So if anyone has any more fun and interesting ways to kill a villager, let us know. Alright, up you go, buddy. Can you snowball a villager to death? I don't think so. The most you could do is you could push him off the edge with the snowballs, with the knockback, but a trident. I don't think I have a trident, sadly. We had one at one point, but it was from a trial chamber, and I'm pretty sure we died with it. Or Kit still has it, one or the other. Oh, powdered snow. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, we could powdered snow one of them. I know where to get some, too. Oh, a bunch of arrows on a block over a villager. You know, that is an interesting one, but here's the thing. If I actually do kill the villagers and other ones are around, my price will drop for all of them. So that would have to be after we evacuate all of our villagers from that area. Otherwise, it'll affect my trade for all of them. But I'm not saying no. I'm just saying later. But I do like the powdered snow one. Why don't you use powered rails? I didn't want to make them. My laziness has resulted in me doing more work, as per usual. And also, we don't have a lot of gold on us, so... we have unlimited amounts of iron. Thought you traded that for dirt early on with spruce. What, gold? But I do want to go get that powdered snow. We're going to do that now. Do we have a bucket on us? It's full of water, but what's your favorite wood type? Obviously mangrove. I actually do really like mangrove. It looks really nice. It is a pain to harvest, though. So I like in a normal circumstance outside of Skyblock Kingdoms, I would say probably spruce. It's the most versatile and it's the one that I use the most. But, you know, over here on Skyblock Kingdoms, we got to go with mangrove. And anyone who says otherwise is, you know, banned. Well, I guess we got 2 buckets. Actually, let's sleep first. Banned. It's also a pain to build custom mangrove trees. Yeah, you can say that again.
Evaporated pig. We've got more pigs in the chat. Okay, nether. We are currently at odds with the Spruce Kingdom. Hey, Anathra viewers, how's it going over on the YouTube side? Welcome in, welcome in. I really like that it tells you when viewers are coming over from another stream now, when raids happen on YouTube. It took them long enough to add that. They removed some of your favorites? No. They removed all of my favorites. We have no favorites left with the Spruce Kingdom. And don't worry, I can do better. We are not done losing favorites yet. I finished like 6 out of 100. I don't want to do any more. That is fair. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot myself. Got to be careful with these soul sand paths because we don't have rails up anywhere. So I feel like it would be super easy to not be paying attention and just launch myself into the void here. Because you guys did something. I did nothing except offer them an amazing deal. It's not my fault they couldn't see the genius behind it. Okay, you know what? You look like you could do with an ice bath. They don't need dirt, man. Not just dirt. Premium dirt. This is the good stuff. They needed it. And they said no. Hey, evaporated pig. This guy's taking it like a champ. He's not even shivering. Oh, never mind. He's a little chilly. I think drowning was quicker. Yeah, exactly. Premium dirt is very good. There's premium dirt? Yeah. Dirt from the Mangrove Kingdom. Exactly. It just tastes better. It's the minerals. What's your favorite pig? Bacon. Yoink. Alright, there goes another villager. Alright, you're next. Up you go. I love moving villagers. Yay! Is this stream just a torture session? No. We're also moving villagers, like I said. Make powered rails? Nah. Does ice block work on killing villagers? I don't think so. Not unless I suffocated them with it. Derp pig. Yes, that is fair, Nafan. That is fair. Can I name a block of dirt, premium dirt, if I redeem it? I mean, you can, but I have stacks of that stuff. It's stocked up. But, I mean, yes, if you want to, I will rename a dirt premium dirt for you. I could do Chicken Man's premium dirt. Who's Chicken Man? Chicken Man's the one who asked for the premium dirt. Do you want it just premium dirt, Chicken Man, or do you want it Chicken Man's premium dirt? Chicken Man's premium dirt. There we go. All right. Let me just get this guy into place and I will do it. Usually this goes a lot faster, but also usually I'm not afraid of falling into the void. There's usually solid ground beneath me. All right, let's get ourselves some premium dirt. How do I buy Chicken Man's premium dirt? Oh, no. This is my premium dirt that I'm keeping. He gifted it to me. I might be digging in the stone pit again. It's quite a big pit at this point. Let's see if I have any dirt down here that I can redeem. No. Okay, I'll go get a piece of dirt from over here. It's from my very own chickens. Yes. Fresh manure. Freshly fertilized. Well, I don't know if fresh is the right word, but you get what I'm saying. Planning out a possible mega base. How does Hewhelm sound as a name? Sounds pretty cool. When I hear that, I think Helm's Deep. So I'm thinking like a city kind of bordering or slightly inside a mountain when I hear that. Came across your Let's Play while getting back into crafting. Very good videos, dude. Thank you. How's it going, Husader? Hello. Osei, can you see? How's it going? Welcome in. City with a big wall, yes. Interesting take. I'll think on that. Yeah, if you want to see what I'm talking about, just search up Helm's Deep on Google. Or if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you already know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Helm's Deep. That's what I think of when I hear that name. Dirt, right. Chicken Man's premium dirt. Here we go. Who hasn't seen Lord of the Rings? More people than you'd think, sadly. It is my all-time favorite movie. But, yeah. It's amazing how many people I've come across that haven't seen Lord of the Rings. And by amazing, I mean sad, but you know. Sorry, not sorry. If you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, you need to see Lord of the Rings. Guess I'm a sad person now. Yep. Your life will be made happy again by watching Lord of the Rings. Source, trust me. It's my second favorite series. Harry Potter is my favorite series. You know what? That is fair. I will admit, growing up, I was torn between the two, because I grew up with the Harry Potter movies, right? But yeah, I'd say probably in like my early teens, I landed on Lord of the Rings. But before that, it was a tie between the two. Lord of the Rings was my introduction to tabletop RPG games. You know what? That is fair. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. It inspired a lot of that. Like the reason that there can't be Ents in the D&D handbooks is because Tolkien trademarked them. Uh-oh. Oh. Of course, it's the one with the crafting table on his head. Anathra. Welcome in, welcome in. Make powered rails? Nah. Honestly, the main reason that I'm not making powered rails at the moment is because people are asking me to make powered rails, and I am a jerk like that. In my hardcore world, there is one pillar out of like 12 that is off by a single block, and everyone notices it.
but they've been asking me to fix it for going on 2 years now, and I just leave it just because I know it annoys people. It annoys me too, kind of, when people point it out, but when people don't point it out, I can usually tune it out. Bilbo Baggins by Leonard Nimoy. I'm sorry, what? Did you say Bilbo Baggins by Leonard Nimoy? I love tabletop games. Same here. I am a forever DM. Actually, I have a mug sitting in front of me that says World's Best Dungeon Master. $222 shulkers of stone. Wow. Hey, Florpig. Usually the DM in games because I like writing stories. Fair enough. I really enjoy playing, it's just no one else enjoys being DM. So, yeah, I usually wind up as DM. And it actually inspired my capstone project for school. So, for those of you who don't know, I went to school for computer programming. Husader, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, my dude. But yeah, I went to school for computer programming, and at the end of my program, I needed to do a capstone project, which is basically a cumulative project that takes on all the knowledge that I've gotten over the last 3 years of my program. And I decided to make a Dungeon Master Assistant using AI. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to use a custom AI. So it's an AI that I designed. It's obviously a pretty weak AI, but it's still a really cool concept that I made. TJ, welcome in. You know, Elfie, on this server saying Dungeon Master doesn't necessarily mean D&D. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, when I say DM, I'm talking about D&D. Say, how's it going? Welcome in. Was good. We're just moving some villagers. Can I ask your opinion on a custom spruce tree? Yeah, sure. Throw it in the Minecraft screenshots chat, and I will take a look. Whoa, okay. Fast pickaxe. I'm just gonna take a look at the Discord here. Boom. Let's see. It looks good. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a smaller spruce tree, right? And, oh, I like what you've done with the pots. Those are supposed to be pine cones, right? Hey, Firepig. Sideways stairs. That would be so good, yeah. You know what I would like more than vertical slabs? And I think they need to do this before they do vertical slabs. They need to introduce slabs and stairs for more items. Like, try telling me that having terracotta slabs and terracotta stairs wouldn't be great. I'm okay not having concrete, but they at least need to introduce it for terracotta, I think. And even if it's not all the variants of terracotta, at least the base terracotta. Simple design, awesome. And yeah, I could instantly tell those were supposed to be pine cones, so you've done a good job. grass slabs. Nah, I don't think grass slabs need to be a thing, but more stone variant types, they need stairs and slabs. Brett, how's it going, dude? Been a while. Hope you're doing all right. Okay, I could get behind mud, or at least packed mud. Regular mud, no. I think the natural blocks, it makes more sense not to have slabs. But packed mud. Slabs and stairs for all. As a terraformer, I would love a grass slab. Yeah, trust me, I'm also a terraformer, but I can understand why they're not in the game. Alright, let's put the next dude over here. Also, hi everybody. How you doing, Brett? It's been a while. And also, I have not forgot about your request. I've just been very low on time lately. We will get in a call and we'll figure that out. Edasis is here too. Yeah, I could get behind grass carpets. That would be good. Also, if we don't think of more creative ways to kill our librarians soon, I'm just going to start dropping them into the void or setting them on fire. Because we have almost moved all of the dudes that need to be moved. We've got 3 more to move. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to kill. Let's bring this dude up next. Prickle bush. Have a good dinner, jellyfish. I do know that Kit had a plan for the floor that I'm putting the villagers on, but we just need a temporary spot to put them. I will move them again if she doesn't want them there. I'm hoping she'll be okay with me taking over 1 floor of the pagoda though. But yeah, we just need to get rid of this platform. Zdenk? Is that how I say your name? I have no idea, and I apologize if I butchered your name. But thank you for the sub on YouTube. How you doing? After I get this guy up, I've got to check how close we are to 10k on YouTube. Dice Goblin, what's up, dude? And Kitacords, welcome in as well. Kill a librarian by making a snowman shoot snowballs into lava and pushing. Yeah, that would be creative, that's for sure. Can we move the villagers? You don't need to someone else's base. So that they have to search for that. You know what? It would be kind of funny to hide them in someone else's base. And of course, they have to have elfie heads if that's the case. It'd be like a stork leaving something on their doorstep. I can give them child support too until they find the villager. Snickerdoodle cookies and chillin' today. You know what? That doesn't sound too bad. It would be funny. Yeah, for sure. Also, welcome back, Floor Pig. Well, if Kit doesn't, you might have a warden under your bed. We almost had a warden in this building. I don't know if anyone's seen Sky's latest video, but they tried to put the warden from Clump Central Bank in the pagoda. But it did not go their way. Once and for all, proving that Kid and I are the professional warden handlers here on the server. Just drop them off with a note saying, we can no longer afford to care for this child. Please take care of them. Please take them as your own. That would be pretty funny. Can I get some advice on a gamer cafe front, Elfie? Yeah, throw it in the screenshots chat of my Discord, and I will take a look at it. The dirtiest dirt block. Okay. Let's go get some dirt. The dirtiest dirt block. The dirtiest dirt block that ever dirted. Indubitably. Hey, Presentations, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, my dude. And you have access to the emotes again, so bounce and derps in chat. And also a reminder to anyone who subs, you also get perks on the viewer server. More home sets, more chunk claims, and a monthly kit that you can redeem on the server for some more currency to spend in the shopping district. And there's the link. Thank you, Brett. Alrighty. The dirtiest dirt. Was it dirtiest dirt block or yeah, block? There we go. Boom. Hello, people of Kingelffe. Water Ghost renaming something. Let's check the sub count real quick. Let us see where we are at. 9,965. We are 35 subscribers away from 10,000 on YouTube. That is insane, guys. Name the sword. Oh no. I hope this sword is cheaper to rename. Fool gave it to me, so I have no idea how expensive it is. That's a big oof. Especially since I've gotten rid of most of my villagers, so no. We are the only one on this server. Want me to pick something else? If you're okay with that, that would be great. I don't really have a good way to get XP on this server right now. I could go borrow someone's mob farm, but that would still take a while. And also, I don't know who has spoilers and who doesn't, so. If you're okay with picking something else, then we can do that, or I can get one of the mods to refund your redeem. Up to you. I have spoilers. Oh, well, no one go to Brett's space. Okay. The pick should be much cheaper. Yep. 16 I can do. That's a spoiler. I have a base. Oh, well. Spoiler alert, Brett has a base. Water is cool, so I get it. No, I like fire. Off you go. So keep an eye out on my YouTube channel as well, guys, because I'm going to be launching a few polls probably next week, because I want to get you guys' feedback on a few things. The number one thing that I really want you guys' feedback on is the streams. So as you know, this week I've been experimenting with the vertical streams. So I'm going to look at the analytics and see how they performed versus the regular streams. And I want to hear your guys' opinion as well. Which one do you prefer, or do you not have a preference? All right, found you. Bro, 8 shorts. There we go. Well, at least I know I'm showing up on the short speed. That was the whole point of the vertical streams. But yeah, that is one of the things that I really want to know is what is your guys' preference? Or is there no preference? As well as, I know that a lot of you guys are watching Past Life right now. And I know that Past Life usually uploads their series on Friday, Saturday. So I'm wondering if it's easier for you guys if I avoid uploading on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and upload during the week to avoid conflict with Past Life. What even is Past Life? Past Life is the series that Green is running right now, with a whole bunch of the Hermits and MCC people and, you know, a lot of the bigger YouTubers. And I know from a poll that Avid did recently that a lot of his viewers are watching Past Life rather than his Skyblock Kingdoms content, which makes sense. Avid has a lot of, Hermitcraft viewers and whatnot from his Misadventures series. But I don't know if that's the same deal for people watching my content, so I want to hear your guys' feedback as well. Because if you guys would prefer that I upload during the week rather than the weekend, then that's something I can definitely do. I can just push my upload schedule a little bit and upload on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday so that, you know, when Past Life comes out on Friday, Saturday, you guys have a couple days to catch up on all the creators that you like on Past Life, and then after you're done with that, my content is there. But if a lot of you guys aren't watching Past Life, or if, you know, you prefer to watch my content on the weekend, then we can keep it as a weekend upload. I know this week for sure we are going to aim for a weekend upload rather than a weekday upload. Just because, you know, that's what my schedule is kind of permitting right now. Ethan, how's it going? Welcome in, dude. But yeah, if you guys have strong opinions on that, then I will be launching a poll probably next week to ask about these things. Elfie accidentally created the Pigverse. Some of the greatest things in life happened by accident. Pigman, back to the Pigverse. Pigman, no way home. Pigman, far from home. Pigman, brand new pig. No, the last one's being a jerk. Of course it had to be the last one. You get the Spider-Man reference, right? Of course, yeah. That's why I ended it with Pigman, brand new pig. Because they just announced brand new day and did the suit reveal and everything. I am excited for the new Spider-Man movie. I think it's going to be really good. I mean, yeah. None of the Spider-Man movies have really disappointed. I liked all the original Spider-Man movies. I liked all the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I've liked all the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. I want Tobey Maguire back. I definitely grew up with the Tobey Maguire ones, but here's where I've always stood on the Spider-Man. Is Tobey Maguire made a good Peter Parker, but not a good Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield was the other way around. He made a great Spider-Man, but not a good Peter Parker. Tom Holland is great at both. So I think they really nailed it with him. Yeah, I could use the old school furnace minecart, that is true. But last dude, a little late for that now. Unless he gets struck by lightning. Because the thunderstorm just started. You said this a few days ago already. Yeah, but not everyone in the stream heard that a few days ago. A lot of things that streamers say are things that they have already said on previous streams, just because, you know, you get different audiences every time. Which world is this? This is Skyblock Kingdoms. There we go. All of our villagers that we're keeping have been moved. Let me just double check that before I rip down our rail coming up here. I'm always in the stream unless I'm busy. That is fair. And I do appreciate that a lot of you try to make it out for as many of my streams as possible. I really do appreciate it. Okay. Librarian, and empty. Okay, yeah, all the dudes that we need to move are moved. So let's rip down the ugly rail. Are the rest being fed to the void? More than likely, yeah. Either fed to the void or set on fire. Or set on fire and then fed to the void. Yeah, that's fair, Sydney. Make sure to take care of your health first. Not to mention, you know, the VODs are always around, so it's not like if you miss a stream, you can never watch the content, right? Why? Why what? Elfie is greater than health. I just need entertainment. Well, we're always around for that. Do the void feeding ritual. I hear it starts with Dubin airline flights. Yep. That is fair. Although the survival rate has increased. Which is good. Well, I mean, for all Dubins involved. Well, it's a task that I was dreading for a long time, but the villagers have been resituated, so I can actually start tearing down that platform now. Finally got my chips. Nice. Yeah, you need munchies while you're watching a stream or a movie or a video or anything like that. That just be how it is. Hey, Derp Love. That's only because they crashed into ruins. You know what? Fair enough. So there was still a crash involved, but he survived. There we go. Sweet chili, of course.
Oh, the Dorito ones, or go-to snack has been homemade blueberry muffins. Yes, Adasis has been making blueberry muffins recently, and they are pretty good. Doritos, nice. Yeah, the sweet chili heat ones are really good. I haven't had Doritos in a while, actually. All right, fire or void? How do the rest of them go? Spicy things? Yep. Potato. Fire? Where did I put... Oh, it's in my inventory. All right, which guy is this? Ah, our loyal feather-falling villager. Burn. I'm not evil, I swear. Oh, this guy is looting 3. I think not. What did he do? He existed. Void while on fire. Okay, yeah, we could do that. Let's do that with this guy. Okay, so fire and void. Whee! Let one of them feel free and then stab it. Nah, I'm gonna make sure not to hit them. Just that I don't, accidentally lower my trades with anyone else. As a fairly hardcore gamer, I try to stick to Cheez-Its. Not the best flavor, but 0 powder so I can eat while gaming. You know what? That is fair. That is fair. All right, the last dude, our depth strider dude. How does he go? The last librarian. Let him live? Void? I don't know. I think the void is calling. He's done nothing wrong. He's done everything wrong. Suffocate? You know what? We could suffocate him. Where's my gravel? We haven't suffocated one yet. That's at least different. We here on the Kingelffe channel are totally normal and treat our workers with the utmost respect. Alrighty. Let's see, right here. Boom and boom. Wait, what? He's rising. He's rising. There we go. The last librarian. Bye-bye. All right, we've moved all of our villagers, guys. Hey, JJ. It's so quiet down here. I'm not used to the silence. we go. Okay. That task is done. Let's clean up a little. I am going to have to move all of the items from these chests as well. Rip Gerard, he lived a good life. All right, let's maybe... Oh, were there... Yeah, there's some chests in here. Let's set up somewhere where we can put all this junk. What have we got? 9, 10 double chests, plus whatever's in here. Should sacrifice 1 golden carrot to tribute Gerard. Okay. Whee! Death by Rue Goldberg. I don't think we have enough time on stream for that one. Wood is over here. We haven't moved any over yet. At some point, I would like to do another wood gathering stream just because I think it would be cool to have a full double chest of mangrove logs. And we are close. But we do also keep using them, so... Alright, we still need more. 1 more. There we go, 10 double chests. Wood gathering stream is definitely something we want to see for content. I mean, you guys have already watched one wood gathering stream. And that is, like I said before, probably about 80% of what we do here on Skyblock Kingdoms is just collect resources, because it's the grindiest game mode you've ever seen. Hey, Sage, what's up, dude? We are growing the chest monster. There we go. Mangrove is the better looking wood type. Can't blame you. That is fair. And we'll keep that stuff on us, and we'll just launch these 2 in here for now. Why so many chests? Because we got a lot of stuff. We gotta move everything from over here over to our storage room so that we can rip out this platform. We're not going to get around to that on stream today. We're just going to move a few items and yeah. Totally here for the stream. 100%. Smack. Smack. I would say spruce is better, but I'll be banned, so mangrove is superior. Now you get it. When's the next stream going to be? Friday. Definitely not 5 minutes left. But yeah, we'll have another stream on Friday. And we will be on the viewer server. Back from food. I made spaghetti and meatballs. Nice. We had pasta last night, actually. Last night we did a seafood pasta. Spruce is better, banned.
want to check out my treehouse on the viewer server, I added a lot. I will definitely check that out on Friday. So when we do our Friday viewer server streams, we always do a segment where we go around and we do base tours for anyone else, or for anyone who wants one. So we'll definitely cover that on Friday. Is seafood good? I've never had it because I'm allergic. Oh, that is tragic. I love seafood. So personally, I would have to say yes, it is good. But I know there's a fair few people who don't like it. So depends on the person you ask. If you're asking me, I love it. What you call jellyfish then? I mean, not many people can eat jellyfish. They're not exactly an edible fish. So do I. Yeah, seafood is just great. Let's do that. Jellyfish are my favorite animal. Yep, there are some that are immortal, that is true. Yeah, jellyfish are interesting creatures. Spruce is the best? Banned. Oak is number 1, banned. Mangrove is number 2. I don't know about that. I'm an immortal being. Fear me. If I eat the immortal jellyfish, do I get its powers? You try. Spruce and oak are the best. Banned. You happy? We're 1 mod down now. Okay, let's sleep the night away, and we're gonna find someone to raid. Mangrove just doesn't hit the same. Double banned. Okay. There we go. I'm bored. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. Let's see, before we end stream, how close to 10K are we? Because we've been moving ever closer throughout the entire stream. Let's see. We're going to munch on a carrot. Carrots. And also, this dude needs to go away. He's making too much noise. Have a good night, Deacon. Let's see. What is our sub count sitting at? There's a wandering trader. Okay, actually, we do need to check that out first. Okay, where is he? They usually show up on the back of the island here somewhere. Oh, no, he's down in the wood chopping area. Okay. Are you looking for an Italian villa? That is kind of the style we're going for on the Forever World right now. Anything good? Anything good? Not really. I'll take the small drip leaf, but meh. I was hoping for glow lichen. Okay. Finding someone to raid and seeing what the sub count is for the end of stream here. We are currently sitting at 9,969 subscribers. 31 away from 10K. That is awesome, guys. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it a bunch. Avid just started to stream. Cool. Let's go over to Avid then. Viking is not streaming Minecraft right now, so I am more inclined to go over to Avid at the moment. Just gonna rearrange my windows a little bit. I've got to get a more just a better stream setup here. How are you still streaming at 12:32? Well, for me it's not 12:32. That's how. It's only 7:32. All right, so
Twitch people, grab the raid message, King Raid with bouncing derps for the subs and raid symbols for the non-subs. Is Avid live on YouTube as well? 'Cause if so, we'll set up a redirect over to him. Redirect. He usually is. That's what I thought. Avid MC. Yes, he is. Okay. Oh, he's over on Misadventures today. Okay, cool. There's no one on Skyblock Kingdoms, so we will head over to Avid. Okay. Redirect is set up on YouTube, and as for the Twitch people, like I said, grab the raid message. We will head over to Mr. MC. Have a good night, guys. We will be live again on Friday for some viewer server shenanigans, and I will see you then. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
For months. I've literally known for so long.